Hi everyone, today's video is about how to write an SOP in 300 words. So get a pen and paper and let's get cracking. So firstly, you've got to understand that your profile, your entire life needs to be broken into three parts. One is your past, second is your present, and third is your future. Now, everything that's occurred in your past and present, including your education, your English test, your previous work experience, needs to go out of the window because you've only got 300 words and you cannot accommodate everything in those 300 words. So once you understand what is your past, what is your present, make sure you do not include that in your SOP. You can make a light reference or mention in 1 or 2 lines, but ensure that you don't talk about it beyond a couple of lines in your SOP. Once you've got that out, focus on your future. So essentially, you've got to then focus on why you are choosing Australia or any other country as your destination. Why are you choosing the particular program that you're applying for? Why have you chosen the particular university? And when you're answering the why, you also need to throw in some of the why nots. For example, why not your home country? Why not the similar program back in your home country? Why not some other university? Talk about this. This is a good start. Then move on to what we say or know as the cost-benefit analysis. Now in this, you've got to demonstrate that the investment that you're making in your education is going to get you some returns. So there's going to be reasonable returns for your investment. So how do you prove that? Talk about your job. Talk about the pay scales that you would expect in Australia. Talk about the pay scales that you would expect back in your home country. And that will more or less give an idea about what kind of cost benefit analysis you've done. So the visa officer also believes you that yes, this is a genuine student and has done all the required research. Once you've done that, you've then got to focus on creating some unique factors for yourself. Unique factors, what are they? Very simple. Thousands and thousands of students write an SOP, and it's quite likely that their SOP would be similar to you, or they may end up choosing the exact same information that you are writing on your SOP. So the golden rule to actually change that in your favor is by focusing on your story, your life, which means there may be a turning point in your life which made you choose a certain career. There may be a turning point in your life which may have prompted you to go overseas for your study. Mention that, write about that on your SOP, write about that turning point as an introduction. In my LinkedIn article, I've actually written and given some examples from real students who have been successful. So do check out the link at the bottom, and you will get a good idea of how you may achieve this particular task. Once you've done that, then you've got to start focusing on things like the accommodation, things like part-time jobs, things like ranking, things like references from your friends, your colleagues, your peers, as to why you ended up choosing Australia or why you ended up choosing a particular university. So these are all the things that need to go in your SOP, and that's the only way you can manage to write an SOP within 300 words. So once again, as a reminder, everything that's past and present needs to be out. Everything that's your future, everything that hasn't occurred in your life is what you need to write on your SOP. And lastly, while you're doing the research, do not forget to take screenshots of websites, of various articles that you may have read, and compile all those screenshots into a PDF and call that PDF your documentary evidence to your research. So your 300-worded SOP would be as little as half a page or maybe 1 page. And then you have an extra bunch of reading if the visa officer wants to read or understand where you've read all this information. Then you've got that information covered on your PDF. So make sure you follow these principles and get that 300 word SOP spot on.